I think Brian left something at the shop. He's leaving this shit around all the time. I don't know what it is. I thought it was like oregano for a pizza or something. Did have pizza before. Maybe that's what he brought. What are these? I think they're tissues or something. Little napkins, probably travel napkins. No, for when you get a bloody nose, I think. Yeah, you're probably right. Like that. Bloody nose.
I'ma send his ass to the gold zone. Fucking with us, put your body in a toaster. Hell monkey wrench in my lap cause the block hot. I'm living kill street, call it in my juggernaut.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Rundown, your automotive YouTube weekend review.
We definitely can't put that in.
Today we are at Lock City Drift. Brian, go take a piss. We'll get you in the video afterwards.
On Jimmy Oaks, Jimmy and the gang hit another drift event.
Give me a good one, come on. There she goes.
Jimmy's mom got comfortable on the skid pad and Brian blew up his car.
Oh! Oh no. Is it? Oh no.
Not to worry, another block has already been sourced. Hey, remember that Mark IV Supra Jimmy bought? He's already selling it. Moving on.
And my goal is to find a cleaner car.
Over on Speed Academy, the fellas throw some new brakes on the Boomer equivalent Supra, paint the calipers, and put on some of the nicest 3-piece OEM Plus wheels I've ever seen. Later, these hosers cruise over to the dyno and put down almost 400 horsepower. Wow. Over on Ricer Miata, Chris is finally sorting out his R32 Skyline Gtr. The car will be torn down and will receive the full treatment over at the Tommy FES Skyline Zinc Plating Facility. Tommy was not thrilled with the condition of the car overall.
What are these barnacles from? Roberto send you the link for that? That's Scumberto spec. What is that? Great stuff? Spray foam insulation?
But took particular ire over Chris's choices in bodywork.
Oh my god.
Chris and his new full-time mechanic, Will Guido, also started ripping down Will's BMW 135i for repairs. After finally pulling the engine out of the surprisingly complicated engine bay, Chris and Will were riding a serotonin high and talked some shit that will be hard to back up.
I'm really excited.
First build up in Connecticut, it's gonna come out great, and every other build's gonna be.
That's the name of the game
It's gonna be the new Ruddy spec, and
The new Ruddy spec.
It's gonna be the battle between FES spec and Ruddy spec.
Oh boy, you're calling that out, huh? Dude, you bothered
I
him.
saw a fucking video where you're coming for FES spec. Ruddy spec.
On Life OD, basically nothing happened in the past 2 weeks, but only because they're about a month ahead of schedule. On the channel, Damien painted his S13 and did a color reveal, but in present day, the car has already burst into flames.
I hate this, dude. Hate this stuff a lot.
Additionally, Damien must be hitting the crack pipe because his 270,000-mile 2002 Impreza was spotted on Facebook Marketplace at $6,000 firm with a blown engine. The listing has since been pulled.
That's my update for the video. See you in a week.
Wrapping up, RCR reviewed 2 school buses and Doug DeMuro reviewed a Polygon. That's going to do it for the rundown. Stay tuned as we take a look at a silver-top swapped AW11, a boat anchor of an S30, an EF hatch, and a Saab none of us have ever heard of before.
All you white boys sound the same.
Yo, that is way cool.
Oh, dude.
What did you send?
I sent him a fucking dude in a bird costume.
Fuck.
I guess I don't know what to do now other than...
Yeah,
you know,
that was not...
Just the unofficial RCR Discord, not the real. I don't know if there is an official one actually. He probably should have one, right?
I'm sure he's in a Discord that.
It's not related to cars at all.
Yeah.
Every time.
So rad for sale. 1988 Toyota Mr2 AW11. This doesn't look like cancer at all. I was told this looked like cancer.
Look at the miles.
Damn.
It's a lot of
That's
miles.
fine.
But
That's
I mean,
fine.
it's an AW11.
And it's a new motor.
Oh, that's less cool. Oh, it's got a silver top. Oh, actually, this thing's awesome.
Yeah.
178,000 miles doesn't matter if you've replaced everything and you put a
what it
silver
is?
top for a GE in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
This
just
is
like
the
the
20
Baja.
valve badass engine.
It's nice.
This is cool.
Yeah, that could be yours for $4,000 or more.
I'd buy this for $4,000. This is sick.
It sells for $4,000. No way. It sells for $4,000.
What the current
Well,
bid is.
nobody uses the site though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Nobody
Same
bids
there.
there.
There's got to be reserve.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Ew.
Ew.
Look at that.
This car has got some luggage.
How the
Duct tape.
It's held together with the shit that Chris Chan makes those pendants out of.
Crayola model magic.
Yeah. It looks nice, other than that. I mean, I don't hate this. I'd drive the hell out of this. Slick top?
Yeah, it's
Ugh.
not. Oh, you can tell the person is lame from their stickers on the back of the car.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can tell that they're a software developer, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
So this might truly be a case of don't know what they have. A software developer that
No,
doesn't
No,
They-
they know what
software
they
copy
have.
that.
They
It has
know.
look at the swap in it. I mean,
Yeah, I know, but still, like, do you think this person did it or?
I just don't understand how you wind up on Rad for sale with your car when there's so many other options.
Well,
Like, this would be a
because
great Doug Bids car.
this person is the kind of person that bought it because it was rad.
This kind of
You know?
person, do you think that he includes the costume that he wears to Radwood
Yeah,
in the sale?
I'll include my neon fucking tracksuit jumpsuit.
This is nice.
What's that like? What's that eagle thing or whatever?
Hold up.
That's the Thunder Chicken, dude.
I guess I don't know the lore.
It's got like a little Matchbox car racetrack. Looks like pressure washer
Yeah.
on the bottom right.
Yeah, I was looking at that also. Looked like it looked like his pressure washer.
Yeah.
He kind of just did one line.
It's probably
But
the
no, I think-
Nürburgring because he's, that guy.
Yeah, I think it might be the kid. a
the map
Matchbox
on his wall.
racetrack.
Respect the ring, bro.
It's a nice little hairpin.
The
dig
green
it.
hell.
Day left, $4,000. Yeah, we're bookmarking this, and we're gonna come
Look
back
at the
tomorrow.
comments. Look at the comments.
Oh, but there aren't.
Is there any?
No.
Is there a reserve? Yes, there is a reserve.
There's basically there's 5 comments on this thing. Hi, yes, there is a reserve. Beautiful car. How many miles does the motor have on it? Has timing belt plus maintenance been done, or does it still have the original parts? Any recent compression test done? Hi, Pesage, and thank you. It truly is a lovely example. The engine reportedly had 30,000 kilometers when fitted 5,000 miles ago. I cannot answer the timing belt
So
question.
he didn't do it.
So yeah, he didn't even do it. He just bought it. This
Yeah,
way.
yeah. This he's exactly the person I thought.
Yeah.
I thought like.
It's a mystery meat car. It was bought because he wanted to be rad or whatever.
Yeah, and then he bought it, and he's like, "Oh, this life isn't for me. My life
This
didn't
rad
change.
life isn't for me.
My life didn't
Or-
change when I bought the car."
Or this thing's got a serious problem and he's just trying to dump it.
Could be.
Or both.
Ah, it's so cool though.
So rad.
I would buy this and happily never take it to a rad.
Somebody
event.
send this listing to Mad Hunt. We gotta get some action in the comments.
What are the fucking stickers on here? There's like a weird Chinese Lego one, Club 4AG, and then like
it's-
Marge
it's,
Simpson driving a Ferrari.
It's TE. That's a Lego TEQ.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
like the old-
yeah, the Toyota thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that one Japanese nostalgic car is like,
Yeah,
This-
the Cancer Club.
yeah, that Cancer Club. It's like just a one step above Save the Manuals.
Oh. Well, we're dumbasses.
No,
it's
there
not
you
a
go.
Lego
Yep.
thing. It's
Oh,
not obviously
wow.
anything. It is
It's
the
not even
Tomica logo.
TEQ. It's
Yeah.
just straight up Tomica.
I 100% was on board with what you were saying. I thought
Delete-
that that's what it
delete
was.
this.
Yeah, no, we're gonna cut all this out. How about an $800
Looks like
2009 Smart 42 that somebody shit in?
Gross.
Around. So,
In before Nefgear Sniff comment.
No, I wouldn't sniff that.
Depends which gender shat it.
we just imagine the smell here. We don't do all that.
There's an issue with the timing system and a sensor.
Ugh.
Just
So the motor's
Just like a sensor.
Country Boy said I wouldn't empty my possum in that thing.
How about a EF hatch base model 91 Civic with 120,000 original miles for $1,700 on
Oh
Craigslist?
wow. Yeah, that's a must buy.
So is it 17,000 or?
1700.
Yeah, but is it 17,000?
No, it's 1700.
It really
This
is
is where you go-
$1,700.
And you bring $1,700 and you get murdered and they take your cash and then they find your corpse. Like, no.
So DX,
Those are meth shorts.
meth shorts.
Yeah.
They're gonna steal your money. You're not getting the Honda. You're gonna get robbed.
$1,700 though for a DX or EX or whatever the hell this thing is.
Oh, it comes with a box
E-
of parts.
EF.
Even better.
Yeah, I know it's an EF, but the trim is...
Oh, yeah. Who cares about the trim?
Yeah, it's not an SI, so it doesn't really matter. This car is special. I bought it from a Mustang kid in PA who only drove it in the winter. I have driven it daily for 2 years. The only thing wrong with it mechanically is that it needs a starter and has an undiagnosed heating issue. The AC does not work, obviously, on a 30-year-old car. The coolant will flow, it just gets too hot before it does. I drove it to Virginia Beach and back a month ago. I have played mechanic on this car and have many new components, including battery, axle, starter, head gasket, hatchback, hydraulic struts, professionally installed exhaust with warranty, as well as a new distributor and alternator, a few cosmetic issues, but shockingly few. The driver's seat is the most glaring. Stick shift, no tachometer, a beautifully designed, simple car, no accidents in its history. If you want a test drive, we will have to pop the clutch. I live on a hill, and I am not paying for a tow truck to get it back to the top of the hill, LOL. Ideal buyer would be someone who wants to engine swap or fix up a daily commuter. $1,700 is the starting price. I will work with a serious buyer only. This sounds like a pile of shit.
No, it's not. It's a must buy.
Why?
Yeah,
Just because of the low mileage?
You just gotta change the starter.
No, not even that though. Like, this is a must buy for somebody who's got a garage full of Civic parts already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's really...
Full of Civic
Look at that
parts,
Honda
like...
Rust.
Other than just being millennial bait, there's really absolutely nothing special about this car.
The only thing special about this is the mileage on the tachometer. And by tachometer, I mean odometer.
I'm just going to correct you. I'm just going to let that one ride, but fine. No, no.
Yeah.
This does nothing for me.
I used to really be into SIs. I posted one in the Discord maybe a week or two ago. People shit all over it, and they actually had some good points.
As they should have.
Yeah,
as they should have.
They're pre-VTEC. They make like 110 horsepower. Like,
they're not that cool.
I love the way these look. I do think they're
Yeah.
cool, but really, if you're going to buy something to drive and you don't want to like do an engine swap, really EGE is the only way to go, or higher. EGE, KA, EP.
That's just
EM1.
something that you drive. You fix it and you drive it,
Yeah.
and it gets like 100 miles per gallon.
These do get impressive mileage for sure.
The whole car weighs 6.5 pounds.
What do you think a DX, okay, I'm gonna stop saying DX. What do you think a base model EF goes for on the sites that we peruse regularly?
It can't be much. It can't be.
Probably, I mean, everything on these sites goes for like $5,000, but...
Yes, that's true. Let me look up some that don't have SI in them. All right, we've got 6
5
ever.
6.
And yeah, they're averaging right around $5,000.
Called that one from Orbit.
Very good call. Big boomer butthole. Here's a piece of shit.
That's a
wow.
real piece of shit.
Listed 17 weeks ago. This is gone.
Oh, I like how they took all the pictures in the dark, too.
Rusted all the rest of the way.
It immediately reminded me, I don't know who put it in the Discord. It was like, they take this picture while Bigfoot was chasing them.
Yeah, it was like a Isuzu or something.
What?
I want to find it.
Yeah.
Because he goes, was this guy getting chased by Bigfoot when he made this thing?
That's the only picture. Like, what
I don't even know what this
fuck?
is. Like, I wouldn't even be able to tell you what kind of car this is based on. I've never even heard of an Isuzu Stylus.
And the Isuzu Stylus, I'm pretty sure is a little sedan car that looks like an Isuzu truck.
It's not even the same thing.
He doesn't,
Look, what do they
know what he has.
they-
It's too dark.
I don't
Dude
think they called
literally
it an
doesn't know what he has.
I don't think they called it an Ombre back then. I think they just called it truck.
They did have Ombres. They had the Ombre and then like the Muchacho or something else. Like there were a couple of real Spanish ones.
The Vato.
No, I think that's GTA.
2 a.m. with a flashlight to finally get rid of this piece of shit Isuzu.
We're confusing our GTA
Yeah, these are
cars.
some great pictures of this A86 for real. God. I mean,
Big
obviously sold. No reason to
photography.
talk about this one.
Yeah.
How about a 1974 Saab Sonnet 3? God damn, this is
Saab
one
Sonnet,
ugly
though.
motherfucker, dude. Like,
It
why
is.
what is this?
Is that what the girl drove in fucking Evangelion?
It does kind of look like it, yeah.
It's got like a BMW looking front end. It kind of looks like an
What's
850 that's like retarded.
It's like a
Aborted fetus. Like that's
version.
yeah.
It looks like the Datsun 240Z you have at home.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Datsun 240Z.
Why don't you just buy a 240Z?
I've never seen one of these. This is new to
Yeah.
me.
I didn't even know that existed.
I didn't either.
I won't be
Interesting.
sad if I never do see one of these.
Yeah, the hips are the only thing that looks good on it.
So this is an actual V4?
Yeah, they're not common because apparently the V4 it's not a very balanced design, which is why inline fours took over.
This thing looks tiny too. It looks like one of those like 1970s kit cars that's built on top of a VW Bug.
Of like a Volkswagen, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a Bricklin or something. Very weird.
It does kind of look like a Bricklin, yeah.
Oh yeah, Beanto says V4 is big for motorcycles, and that's a
Yeah, sure.
that's a fact.
Here's a 1972 Nissan 240Z.
4,000.
This is the car. Well, this is the car you should buy instead of buying the Sonnet, though. Like, just so we're clear.
Yeah, but 4,000 for a locked up engine pulled out of a field.
Yeah. You're buying a pile of rust for $4,000. Like,
Oh,
I mean,
That oh, yikes.
Oh lord, that looks healthy.
yeah, they all look like this too.
Yeah, yeah. Like the meme is funny, but like it's got some basis to it, right? Like
Yeah.
they all got dipped. What it seems like.
yep.
Yep. Is this an
Vehicle
EFI?
pulled out of the
2AZ?
ocean.
Is this a 2.8 liter EFI engine that I'm looking at here? Or is this the original?
No, the carburetors are missing.
Okay.
It was like how doctors used to say doctors would recommend cigarettes to you. They didn't know better. They're like, oh yeah, dip it for rust prevention. Dip it in the ocean.
Smoke
If
it
you-
to improve your cough.
You just have
Yeah.
to inoculate it with a little bit of the rust.
Right.
and
You gotta
then-
like build up an immunity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's an
this-
aftermarket sunroof, I'm almost certain. I don't think
these came with sunroofs.
Yeah, I don't
though,
think
and-
they came with sunroof.
Yeah,
And you
no.
can always call the aftermarket ones just by that gigantic rubber gasket they all have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leaves the Motor Works company that's putting that in a little bit of room for error
Yeah.
when they're sawzalling a hole in your roof. That looks like shit. Yeah, this is a pile of shit. And also, this is a Georgia car and it looks this bad. Like, this is in the South. Imagine what one of these looks like in New York.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They've all rusted away. There are none left.
Yeah, they're just dust.
Collector Car Feed, now with over 300 subscribers. Hit like for God's sake, you just watched the whole goddamn video.